Alrighty, my Tales fans, welcome back to our next episode of Tales in the Sky. Right, we can actually continue on with the main quest now. So we're going to go over to the hotel and find out what is next on the agenda. Let's see. Vern, I was wondering if I could ask you something. Is it true that the people from the magazine company are staying here? Well, you're certainly right about that. Did you have some business with them? Actually, we're here representing the guild to cooperate with them on getting a story. Really, is that so? Then I regret to inform you that the both of them are out at the moment. Oh well, do you know where they went? The reporter fellow said something about heading over to the bar. How about you try asking there? The bar? Got it, thanks. We appreciate the help. Over to the bar we go. One of them is actually in the orbment factory, so I'm going to just double check to see if she has any new dialogue. Wow, how cute is this? Don't actually recall whether or not that was the same dialogue as earlier, but oh well. Let's go meet the reporter guy. Huh? Who are you kids supposed to be? Are you perhaps the reporter from the Libelle News? Well, that's right, but how do you know that? I like getting the scoop on things, but I hate it when people try and pry into my life. What business do you have with me? Typical reporter. Don't like it when you report on them. We're here representing the Bracer Guild. We were told that you had requested an escort. Oh, so you finally come, have you? I've been waiting forever for you guys to show up. So, where's Cassius Bright? Well, the thing is, he had another job come up. So he's not even enrolling. What? I came all the way here so I could get a story on this famous bracer. Crud, what a waste this trip turned out to be. I don't get what you're so disappointed about, but there's no need to get your boxes in a bunch. We've got you covered. I guess I don't have much of a choice. You'll have to do. Oh, thanks. Wait, what did you just say? Don't get your boxes in a bunch? No, though, we've got you covered part. What do you mean by that? It's just like Joshua said, we're your representative bracers. Oh, and here's our referral. Hey, this has got to be some kind of bad joke. Are you trying to tell me that you little brats are bracers? Brats? Is that how you're supposed to address a lady? Stell, you're not much of a lady. What do you mean, lady? There's nothing sexy about you in that outfit. Oh, jeez. If you don't like my assessment, then how about slipping into a skirt and acting like the other girls your age? This clothing is specifically designed for those who wield a staff, and this looks like a skirt too. Are you blind? You're such a rude old man, and a bit of a pervert too. But who are you calling an old man? I'm still in my 20s, darn it. Jeez, he's rough. Getting back to business, sir. The fact is that we were dispatched by the guild. I'd be more than happy to introduce you to someone else, but I don't know when they'll be free. Ugh, I can't extend the deadline any longer. I guess I've got no other alternative. Alright, rejoice you kids, I'm gonna leave this up to you. What a generous old man you are. Easy, Estelle. I'm Joshua, and this here is Estelle. And you are? I'm Niall Burns, ace reporter for the Libelle News. Though we won't be working long together, I hope you'll do a good job. Huh, I'll be grateful when this is all over too. By the way, where is it exactly that you want us to guide you to? The way I see it, you need a trusty guide because you're headed somewhere dangerous, right? Right, my destination is the Esmelis Tower. I'm sure you've heard of it before. Ha, that's it? Not only have we heard of it, but we were there on a job not that long ago. Well, this may just work out after all. So what I really want you to do is guide us to the tower roof. I want to get a picture for the magazine. Well, aren't you the thrill seeker? By us, do you mean that someone else is coming along too? Yeah, I got my camera woman with me. She said something about her Orbital camera not working right, so she took off to the Orbital factory. But she should have been back by now. If you're in a hurry, then wouldn't it be a good idea to head over there now? No doubt you're going to take off to get your story once you meet up with your partner, right? Yeah, that's true. Alright then, let's head straight to the tower once we pick up my partner from the Orbital factory. And this is somebody that we're going to have to protect in battle. Don't we love escort quests? Wait, anything but that. I'll do anything you ask, just please give me back my camera. It's worth more to me than my life. Oh, wow. This is a problem. What should I do about this, Dad? You're the one who took the job, so you're the one who has to deal with it. Huh, what's all the fuss about? Could this person be... That's her, alright. Hey, Dorothy, how long are you going to keep me waiting? Niall, you came just at the right time. Please help me out here. What did you do this time? You didn't waste all your money, so now you don't have enough for repairs, did you? That's amazing. How did you guess? Are you like a clairvoyant or something? When you do the same thing that many times, even an idiot would know what's going on. Do you know this person? I'm sorry to ask this, but can I get you to pay the repair costs? Fine, but I'll need you to write it off as a business expense. How much? Let's see. The decorative clock and the repairs together are 2,000 mira. Hold on. I can understand the repairs, but what's the deal with the decorative clock? Well, I was looking around the store while he was doing the repairs, and I saw a pretty clock, and when I picked it up, it broke. But I'm glad we can write it off as a business expense. How wonderful is that? That kind of amount is not going to be covered. Crud. It looks like I'm going to have to pay out of my own pocket and get my money back later. Here's your 2,000 mira. And this is your receipt. This is an unbelievably awkward combination if I've ever seen one. No doubt about that. But the fact that he'll pay out of his pocket for someone means he's probably pretty nice to work under. Sorry to keep you waiting, kids. Had to take care of a little trouble. Who are these kids, Niall? They're the bracers who will be acting as our escorts and guides. They'll be taking the place of Cassius Bright, with whom we'd originally made arrangements. These young kids are... I'm Estelle, it's nice to meet you. And I'm Joshua. So it's Estelle and Joshua, is it? You may be young, but you seem reliable. I'm Dorothy Hiat. I am the new camera woman for the Liberal News. At the moment, I'm training under Niall. Why'd I get stuck babysitting this blockhead of a girl? That darn editor-in-chief. Relax, relax. Something good will come out of all of this soon enough. You're one to talk. Never mind, just forget it. Now that we've got everyone together, how about we go and get our story? Our destination is the Esmelis Tower, right? Alright, let's go. Right on. Oh wow, this girl's already sounding like she's going to be a liability. So, off to the tower we go. Let's see if we just run past the majority of all these monsters. No use getting into any scraps. Is there... Just double check over here for a chest. Oh, already got that one. There'll be a couple of chests in the tower as well, which we'll want to grab. So we'll make sure we keep an eye out for those. In we go. Wow, this tower is really tall. I wonder how many floors it has. Last time we were here, we only made it as far as the second floor. But judging from the scale, I'd say it probably has about 5 or 6. There should be 5. At least that's what it said in a book at home. It was investigated some time ago, but it looks like it was abandoned after that. That reminds me, it seems like there are a number of other towers like this in the Burl. That's correct. There are towers similar to this one in the Bose, Ruan, and Zeiss regions. They all seem to have been built around the time that the Liberal Kingdom was founded. Is that so? I think I'm starting to feel the history already. My job this time is to uncover the truth about them. Dorothy, get me a few long-angle shots of this place. Sure. Here we go. Amazing! Is a photographer's personality supposed to change by taking a camera in their hands like that? She certainly looks like a pro. Oh my goodness. How do you fall asleep taking a picture? Ow! That really hurts, Niall. This happens every time you try to take a picture like that. Quit trying to act professional and just get me a shot using your usual style. I guess I shouldn't try to tone down my style just to look good. Well, I guess I'll have to do it in my own way. Ooh, looking good, looking good. Now that's what I call sexy and cute. Here we go, say cheese. Oh, this is cheesy. I don't get it. Why is she doing that when she's not taking photos of a person? Somehow it seems natural for her. She says that she can see the expression of the scenery, whatever that's supposed to mean. And believe it or not, she takes some pretty breathtaking pictures acting all ridiculous like that. I guess it could be considered a type of genius, the kind that's borderline insane though. Wow, people are sure never what they seem to be. Okay, I'm all done here. Alright then, let's get inside. We're headed for the roof. I'm counting on you two greenhorns. You just leave it to us. We won't let any monsters lay a single paw on you. Please make sure to keep close behind us. Alrighty, so keep an eye out for chests. There's nothing really on this floor. Let's see, anything over here? Okay, everything just kind of loops back around. Can't remember how strong these are. Hey, that's handy. That's nice. They don't even do any damage.
We're good to go.
Seems to be pretty easy. Yep. No chest here, so let's go ahead onto the next floor. Third floor, we've got a couple of broken walkways, chest over there. Just zoom past these fights. Keep an eye out for anything which could be useful. Can't believe I missed. Okay, nothing over there. Nothing there, nothing over there. Let's backtrack over here to go and grab that chest. Let's see, could I use Hellgate to kill all those? Maybe? I don't know. Easy. Nice and easy. Tier bomb. Don't forget to look at it twice. You already got the treasure. Don't be greedy. But I want more. Fourth floor. Let's see. Oh, another chest. Oh, I think this is one of those monster chests. Let's just go ahead and do a quick save here. Oh, it's not. You already took everything it had to offer. What more do you want? Let's go ahead. So, knitted shoes. Who's got the less defense? They got about the same defense. Summer shoes, knitted from natural materials, light and tough, increases movement. She needs a bit of extra movement, so that is going to be useful. Oh, hello. Let's see. That that Hellgate is really useful. Okay, that just loops around there. Another enemy. It's a broken down bridge, so that goes up. Oh, that one looks like it goes up too. Okay, there's a chest there. Two ways to go up. Let's grab this. Another tear bomb. The chest mocks you with its emptiness. So one of these is the one that probably... Here we go. Okay, that was a lucky guess. This one gets us to our chest. Okay, I'm pretty sure this is probably the one with the monster inside. Yep, there we go. So these should be weak against arts. Okay, I guess not. But we don't want to go near them because they explode when they die. And then you Shadow Spear the other one. I know I said not to get close to them, but I thought I could risk it. Tin staff, nice. Apparently someone already looted this chest. Now, who could that be? I don't know. So, tin staff. Yep. Gives some extra damage there. Nice. That's gonna come in super useful. And then we head back over here. Oh, no. Gotta go the long way around over here. This takes us up here. Oh, can't remember if it... Whoa, that's quite a few. Use some Hellgates here. Use Hellgate 2. Should hopefully you can use all of them. There we go. Just trying to make sure I don't miss any chests. Here we go. Potluck in a shell. It's a type of food. I'd ask yourself how long that potluck has been in this chest and if you feel lucky. I don't feel lucky now. Oh, that's a cool little tree. Okay, we've got that chest. Broken bridge over there. Is there anything over there? Just that chest we opened. And this should take us to the top of the tower. Here we go. Wow, look at that view. Wow, it's bright out here. It looks like we finally made it to the rooftop. Would you look at that beautiful scenery? Now this is something else. It looks like we'll be able to get a better shot than I had originally anticipated. And that's the thing I was telling you about earlier. I wonder what that's supposed to be exactly. It looks like a giant Orbman-operated cauldron if you ask me. According to my sources, it's some sort of ancient device, although nobody seems to know what exactly it's used for. Huh. Hey Joshua, did you know something like this was up here? Joshua? It's no use hiding. I think it would be wise to come out where we can see you. Huh? Please don't hurt me. I'll come out already. I'm coming out right now. Who is this guy? So somebody arrived before we did, huh? What a surprise that was. Nice find, Joshua. And you are? I apologize. Please forgive me. I'll give you every last mirror I have. Please spare my life. Look here, buddy. Please don't mistake us for robbers or something weird. You do recognize this emblem, don't you? Estelle showed the man her guild emblem. Wait, isn't that the Bracer Guilds? So you're trying to tell me that you're bracers? In the flesh. I'm Estelle, and this is Joshua. And we're here as reporters from the LaBelle News. We're having these two provide our escort so we can get coverage on the tower. I'm relieved to hear that. Please, just don't ever scare me like that again. The fact that you came up here like that made me suspicious of you all. Look who's talking, you seem like quite the suspicious fellow yourself. Do you mind telling us who you are exactly? I apologise for my belated introduction. My name is Alba, and I am an archaeologist. I came to investigate the tower in order to further my research of ancient civilizations. All alone? I'm surprised you made it here in one piece. Somewhat, but actually I've grown accustomed to investigating rooms like these. You see, I've got a lot of confidence in my ability to flee from monsters if need be, although this time I found myself in a bit of a pickle. You are one crazy scholar if you ask me. However, being an archaeologist would mean that you're familiar with the tower's origins, right? Well, more than the average person anyway. But since I have only just begun my investigation, there are still a lot of things I don't know myself. That's fine, but is there anything interesting you could tell us about this place? It'll be used for an article. Let's see. Has everyone heard of the Septarians before? I think Father Divine maybe said something about that before. You mean the 7 treasures endowed with power and bestowed upon the ancients by Adios, right? That's exactly what I'm referring to. It seems these ancients ruled the earth, seas, and skies using the powers of these treasures. It's also been written that they were even able to unlock the secrets of time and life. Approximately 1200 years ago, when this ancient civilization was destroyed by a mysterious calamity, these Septarians were also lost. That is the legend also recorded in the scriptures of the Septime Church. But what does that have to do with this tower? A part of the legend states that one of these Septarians slumbers somewhere within LaBelle. Its name? The Aureole. The Aureole, the word certainly has a strange ring to it. If the legend is really true, I figured I might be able to find some clues here at the tower, since it's one of the oldest ruins in all of LaBelle. So I came out to investigate. Aw, what an inspiring story. It is, isn't it? You can feel my passion for things of antiquity, right? This is splendid. I am overjoyed that there is someone else who understands the way I feel. So, did you find any of those clues you were looking for? I'm still working on that part, but if I can figure out how this device works, I might be onto something. I think it's an interesting story, but as it stands, it's a speculative one. From what you've told me, I'm sorry to say, it wouldn't fly as an article. I see. That's extremely disappointing to hear. I'm surprised myself. Contrary to my expectations, you are serious about the articles you write. That's because I can't write articles based on uncertain news sources. We may run the occasional gossip column, but it's the policy of the LaBelle News to verify our information. That aside, let's get what we came here for, shall we? Dorothy, I want you to get several panorama shots of the Rolent region. Everything else I'll leave up to your aesthetic touch. Now get out there and get me some good pictures. Understood. Your apprentice, Dorothy Hyatt, is ready for action. And as for you, Mr. Archaeologist, how about heading back to town with us when we're done here? These two kids may look like a couple of brats, but they do a pretty fine job as escorts. Something about the way you said that makes me feel like it wasn't a compliment. If it's alright with you to have me along, then that's far more than I could ask for. Then I guess it's decided. So, how about we take a break until Dorothy finishes getting her shots? Wow, the view is great from here. From this height I can see all of Relent. With scenery this good, if someone turned this place into a tourist spot, they'd probably make a boatload of Mira. Yeah, you're probably right about that. What's wrong? You look a little pale. I can't hide anything from you, can I? After we stepped onto the roof, I just started feeling a little woozy. Are you going to be okay? Yeah, I think I'll be alright once I get a bit of fresh air. Why don't you make the best of this opportunity and have a look around yourself? But broadening one's knowledge during a time like this is all part of being a bracer. If you come across anything of interest, then you can tell me about it later, alright? Sometimes you can be such a smooth talker, you know that? Alright, I'll have a look around. But if you start feeling any worse, you let me know, okay? Sure. Right, I need to make sure that I'm remembering correctly, but I think I can speak to him once, and then speak to everybody else, I think it's like 2 times, and then he'll have new dialogue, so I just want to make sure I don't accidentally skip everything. How are you feeling, Joshua? I am still a bit woozy. I'll be resting here a little longer, so why don't you keep on looking around? Okay, if you insist. There we go, let's go speak with everyone. Oh, Estelle, this place is wonderful, isn't it? I'm even starting to wonder if the number of photo quartz is going to be enough. The scenery sure is great, like you say. By the way, what's a photo quartz? It's an ultra-thin crystal circuit fabricated from septium. It's set up so that you can take a photograph by burning it with light. That's just what I'd expect from a camera woman, someone who knows the tools of the trade. That reminds me, what's the deal with Joshua? Well, he sees he's getting some fresh air. A raven-haired young man standing silently in the flowing breeze. I think I could take a really good picture with that kind of a setting. Do you think he'd let me snap a shot of him if I asked? He doesn't seem to be a fan of that kind of stuff. I think he'd probably turn you down. Aw, what a waste. He's probably just shy, right? Oh, I know. If Joshua doesn't want to pose for a photograph, then how about you, Estelle? Would you mind if I took your photo? Who? Me? What do you want to do with a picture of me? Well, you're cute and I can feel this strong aura emanating from you. You might even be able to grace the cover of a magazine. Pass. No matter which way I think about it, that's just not my style. I feel like I just got dumped. Oh, hi there, Estelle, was it? Is your partner feeling alright? Yeah, he said he just wants to get a bit of fresh air. I see. There's certainly a nice breeze up here, isn't there? I wanted to say, however, that I'm impressed that the both of you are bracers at such a young age. If I remember correctly, one must be at least 16 years of age to qualify to become a bracer, right? You sure you know your stuff? And that's right, I'm exactly 16 myself. How nice it is to be young. There are limitless possibilities at that age. If I were about 10 years younger, I'd solve the mysteries of all these ancient ruins across the entire continent with these very hands. The entire continent, huh? That's a pretty tall order. Which means that you're not from LaBelle, right? No, I was born in the north. But just for the record, I'm not from Erebonia. You don't have to worry about that. Although I hate war with a passion, that hatred isn't directed at the people of the Empire. You lost someone dear to you? Yeah, my mother. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to bring up any painful memories. It's okay, it happened more than 10 years ago. And since then, there's been a new addition to the family. Oh, so you mean that boy over there? Yeah, he's like a little brother. Although he's probably trying to act more like an older brother. I wonder why I'm telling you all of this. Usually this isn't the kind of thing a person tells others. It's perfectly fine. Aren't good relations such a wonderful thing? By the way, Professor, did you learn anything new about the tower? No, unfortunately I'm still as puzzled as I was before I came up here. It seems like I'll need to do a comparative investigation of the other towers. By other towers you mean the 3 towers outside of Rolent region, right? Yes, that's right. The Ambel Tower in the Bose region, the Saphir Tower in the Ruon region, the Carnelia Tower in the Zeiss region. It seems as though all of these towers were built at around the same time as the Esmelis Tower. You're definitely knowledgeable on the subject, that's for sure. Investigating is fine and all, but do try and avoid the dangerous bits. And I know it'll cost you a little, but you might want to consider hiring a bracer as an escort next time. Unfortunately, being a poor scholar doesn't always leave me with the necessary funds. Oh man, the taste of his cigarette is wonderful. At first I wasn't in the mood to come and do a story in a rural place like Roland, but sometimes these types of places aren't so bad. If you want to be rude like that, then maybe you shouldn't have come at all. No can do. This was a direct order from the editor-in-chief to teach that blockhead girl a thing or two. Otherwise, I'd be all over the kingdom searching for the latest scoop right now. When you say scoop, don't you just mean gossip for your next article? Not that I have anything against gossip, but reportage is predominantly greater. And in that sense, the place that has my interest piqued is Bose. The Bose region? Did something happen there? A number of large burglaries have taken place, one after another. The identity of the criminals is unknown, but it seems as though the group has got a pair of wings. Wings? Oh, I see, an airship, right? What are they, sky bandits or something? That seems to be the most logical conclusion, but there's always the possibility that this could be an imitative deception by the European Empire. What? That's impossible! We're supposed to have a peace treaty with them. Sure, but the Empire incurred some heavy losses during the war 10 years ago. They can't do much now that every other nation on the continent has their eye on them, but it could be a way to get back at us. That said, nobody really knows for sure, which is why our job as reporters is to bring these things to light. The Royal Army has also been reported to be making a number of new pushes as well. I tell you what, one of them is just not enough to cover all the news. What do you mean by new pushes? You see, there was a young smart apple in the War College, and it seems that he breathed a bit of new life into the understaffed and outdated Royal Army. I'd really like to figure out a way to get an appointment with the guy. Are you still feeling sick, Joshua? No, I'm much better. I should be good to head back whenever everybody's ready. I'm relieved to hear that. What brought this all on anyway? I doubt it was a lack of oxygen in the tower because the rest of us are alright. Maybe it was a sudden fear of heights. I don't think so. Estelle, Joshua. Are you finished taking pictures? You bet I am, and I got a lot of good ones too. Then it looks like we're done here. How about we head back to town? Alright, greenhorns, lead the way. I'm counting on you, children. Thank you so much for escorting me back here. This is the first time I've ever been able to make it back from some ruins without being chased or bitten or... I don't know how to begin to express my appreciation. You don't need to thank us, it's our duty as bracers. I think you'd be better off hiring some bracers to begin with next time you go off to investigate some ruins. My head says yes, but my wallet says no. I'll try and save up a bit though. Well, have a wonderful day and I hope we can all meet again. I think it's about time we said goodbye as well. I was a bit nervous at first, but you kids did a fine job. Let me just say thank you to the both of you. That's what I like to call raw skill. Now don't get all cocky on me. The braces I know would make you two look like little fledglings, not ready to leave the nest. You're going to need to work harder. I'll try to remember that. So are the two of you headed back to the company soon? Nah, we're going to spend a day or so relaxing here in Roland. I need to write up a rough draft for some articles and such. I'll head over to the Orbital factory and get those photographs developed. Take it easy, you two. I guess this is the last of the jobs we got from Dad. They were much tougher than I thought they'd be. I agree with you there. I feel like I have a greater awareness now about what it means to be a bracer. It's not just about fighting for justice. There you go again, saying all the right things. But yeah, I guess I get where you're coming from. Seems like we've got a long road ahead of us if we want to succeed in this profession. For the time being, why don't we report to the guild? That sounds like a good idea. Oh, but before we go, how are you doing? Still not feeling well? Thanks for asking, but I'm feeling a lot better. Oh, let's switch people around again. And I don't see it on my notes, but I just want to make sure I haven't missed the next issue of the magazine. Okay, still on issue 1. Perfect. Okay, I think next is the guild. Okay, so looking at my notes there and the fact that Sherazade is right there at the desk, I think the next thing for us to do is actually to talk to everybody, because I believe that they have new dialogue, but we are not going to do that in this episode. That will be the next episode. So I'd just like to thank everybody for watching the video. Don't forget to like and subscribe and hit that bell notification icon, and I will see you all on the next one. Bye bye for now.